face off. We're gonna talk your face off. We're gonna talk your face off. Talk your face off. To talk your face off. Talk your face off. Talk your face off. Talk your face off.
Yo.
Pablo's bringing the words tonight, guys, since he bailed last.
Yo. Man.
Bailed.
I know. You know,
I know.
work sometimes.
Your last week is my this week, so
yeah.
But notice how I showed up.
Yeah. Right. Well, you know, sometimes you just yeah, I know. That's the one thing that sucks about owning your own business is like I get the freedom to like do stuff, but then I don't get the freedom to do stuff. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I have to be like, what's below the line today? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's just sometimes I just have to like put my head down. What the big thing that
when you step up to the roller coaster line.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, okay, so here's the thing. In age and an infant, like in growing knowledge, I know now that if I work semi-late, I don't have to do the crazy late nights anymore. You know what I mean? So I can pace. I've learned to pace myself, and it goes a long way because doing what I do sometimes it's kind of physically demanding. So if I just go hard for like a week in a row, then I'm like a wreck for like 3 days or whatever. So if I can just like pace myself, then go. So yeah. What's up, everybody? I'm back. What's crapping in, everybody? Nice. So I see we got a lot of people popping in already. Let's go Axial 32, David Ferris, Racing Case, Pete B, Haywire, what's up? David Ferris, did I already say him? JM's RC, Call to Crawl, what's up, Don? I don't know if you saw the Facebook post. It seems like they're finally starting to get off the what's the word? They're not finally starting. It sounds like we're trying to start the scheduling for the We Rock stuff, which will be cool. We'll talk about that. Mirdif, The Last Hack. That's a new name. Welcome. These Old Flapping Lips. Travis Customs RC, No Control. What's up?
I saw Mike Buffka made it.
Mike Buffka. Yep. Needle Juice.
Mr.
RC
Welder Maniac.
Yes. Nice. Sea Death. Nice. Al Castro. What's going on? All right. So, what was I going to say? So, I sent RC Jeep Guy some pictures, and I think you might have showed it last time. I'm waiting on powder coating to get it back from powder coating, but I wrapped up the back half of that Baja Ray. It looks sick. I'm pumped. I wish I was telling Andre from Scale Metal Supplies because I sent him some pictures, and I was like, man, had I done the cage like this before, like I probably would have driven it a lot more. Because it looks better now, and I'm like, whatever. But now it's going away. Dirt Burger. Yeah, it says, right? Everyone thinks if you have your own business, you can make your own schedule. Not true. Glowing Tomato. What's up?
No, I just got to say, because Mike is in here and he's asking what we're doing, what we're talking about tonight. Dude, I don't know if he's been showing what he's been working on public.
Yeah. Something crazy.
So good. Yeah.
Nice.
Like,
I don't know him.
So good.
Is he a Facebook guy?
Custom welded, like, have you seen the axles in that are custom welded for the LMT, full chassis, like legit. Yeah, that's him.
Brass Ring Fab. Okay.
Yeah,
didn't know that was his first name. Okay, cool. Yes, yeah, I saw something on Instagram. Even though I'm not on, I'm lurking, and he has a picture on Instagram, or maybe it was a story, and I was like, bro, that is sick. I love his setup. Like, as a fabricator, seeing like jig setup and seeing process stuff, it's really cool, especially when it translates into little cars. I'm watching you. So I'm picking up little things, learning here and there. It's pretty awesome. So what was your last week up to, man? I got a lot to catch up on. I have 2 weeks to catch up on because we had a race. That was the first B7 race with my kid. My daughter raced. What else did I do? I actually got to work on, so it was funny this weekend. I don't know what got in me. I was getting to work really early. And so this weekend I went in and I worked a little bit, and then I worked a little bit on RC all weekend, and I worked on crawlers. And I haven't been working on crawlers much, but the weather is changing. So our weather after tomorrow is looking fantastic. It is looking so good. So we're at...
Same here.
Really? Oh, so nice. I mean, it's not super
Well, tomorrow's
warm.
actually looking good here. It's like 63 and sunny.
Look at that. We're hitting 70 on Saturday. That's
That's pretty good.
That's like super awesome. And for me, oh yeah, look at that.
Just as you keep talking about it.
Sure. So
the weather's going to be pretty good here.
Yeah.
I mean,
look at that.
I wanted to go back to the beginning shot. It took me too long to get it connected. But look at that 3D cage, man.
That's crazy. That looks so good.
I mean, proportionally, drool fest.
That's
I will
awesome.
one day buy one of those.
There you go. I know. I should try to make one too.
I will get rid of some other things in order to... Look at that. All right, here we go. Here's even the axles, man.
I know. I want to get a set of axles. That's what
Gosh.
I want to get a set of axles. Do you CAD that up first, Mike? Like, do you... So when I build mine, I CAD mine up and give myself like the top, the side, and the front views. And then I explode it out to some, just to kind of get me in the neighborhood of what I want my bends in. It looks like you got a lot of straights. You got a few bends in there, but it looks like you got a lot of triangulation, which is awesome. And is that thicker than 3/16? That looks thicker.
Massive.
I can't tell.
I don't know. I could just sit here and watch it on loop. You can keep talking and I'll just keep drooling.
No, so are you making that out of... Okay, so a couple questions. Is it 3/16? It looks pretty close, but it looks like it might be a little bit bigger. Are you using tube or solid? I'm assuming solid, but you got a lot of triangulation, so tube might work. And where are you at fully dressed? Like 12 pounds? That thing looks heavy. 3/16 035 wall. Yep. Whoa, 1/8 inch 023 wall? What?
I mean, the guy builds the full size.
Yeah.
So he's got a little bit of...
Where do you get the 1/8 inch 023 wall? I've never... That's like... Are you using chromoly? Because I've never seen that small of tubing. Or are you getting it through McMaster?
I mean, that just looks so like straight fun, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's work, but it's so satisfying watching this whole thing. If I could start it again, let me just...
When you do a burn-in, like when I build projects and I do burn-ins, and meaning like I'll go through and I'll tack everything, and then I get to do like a full day of just welding. It's very gratifying at the end of the day when you're like, you're done with it. And you know, either if you're wire feeding or if you're TIG welding, whatever you're doing, it's really nice to just be like, I made all that ground up today.
Mm-hmm. I mean, just so cool. Anyway, welcome, man.
So
cool stuff.
McMaster, main rails, mid rails, and sheet metal or chromoly. Okay. And the rest is mild steel tube. Stainless steel. Nice. Yes. Andre keeps on trying to get me to do chromoly stuff, and I'm like, I'm not racing with my stuff. I should try it one of these days. I guess I could show something that I did. So remember how I said I worked on my crawl? So I got back to working on my crawler. And Trevor Adamo's in. What's going on, Trevor?
Hey, we were just talking monster trucks. He heard.
Yep. So I had that light kit for my Jericho build. And yeah, and welding, yeah. I had that light kit for my Jericho build, right? And was kind of slowly building it, putting it together. I finally finished it. I'm going to turn on my radio. Ooh, maybe I should turn on my radio and show what my screen looks like. It only flashes for a quick second.
Oh, totally do it. Yeah.
Hold on. It only flashes for a second.
Harley's here.
I emailed them.
He's burning the ears burning with the welding talk and monster trucks. Cha-ching. That looks so good, though.
I wish it stayed up.
Did you leave it orange how I had it set up, or did you change it all up, like fiddle with all the colors?
Mine's just black now.
Okay, yeah.
Black and gray.
Yeah.
I tried to change this logo, but it wouldn't let me for some reason. I'm like, okay, so I'm going to try it again later. But this thing is sick. Like, once you get into it, so sick. Okay. So, I finally did my lights. You ready to be blinded?
They're probably going to short your whole car.
Probably. Okay. So.
Is that my truck?
No, this one's
that's
mine.
your truck.
Yeah. So, you can't really see
I like the bar lights in the front.
Right? Okay, and then check this out. These are custom fitted. I don't know if they'll show on the screen. So there's a little, see how there's a little dot in there?
Yeah.
There's a ring light in there. It's that
brakes.
Yeah, it's that new flex light. But it's hard to see on this screen because it blows out. But there's like a ring in there.
Goes around it.
Oh, and with this RX-8, that's also
the force steer on the other wheel.
Yeah, so I did it on the wheel that has the detent on it.
Yeah.
So you can feel it so much better.
Yeah.
So yeah. Pretty
burning up the rear servo right now, but it's all good.
Hey.
Gotta melt it.
You calm down. But what's nice about the detent one is that when it's centered, it's going to stay. Oh yeah. Look at this. Hold on. So there's a little exhaust port right here, right?
You just froze up.
What?
Do it again. You froze up.
Can you see me now?
Yeah.
Okay,
what
ready?
Happened?
It backfires.
Flashing.
Yeah, it backfires through the exhaust right here.
Yeah. Your brake lights shine forward.
You shine forward.
Well, I'm just saying.
No, these are my
doesn't have wheel wells.
Those are my rock lights.
Oh, okay.
Come on now. No wheel wells. Killing me.
Hey, man. It's all the stuff I learned to look for at USTE, and you're just not a USTE builder. That's all I gotta say.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not.
Weird looking sprint car, but I like it.
Well, it's that's
Travis.
funny.
Hey, Travis, what's up, man? Is the cage solid material? So they're still talking. Isaac is here. This Mike Buffka guy's kind of cute. Oh yeah, Travis talked to Mike because Travis is a welder. He's the one that's been trying to show me how to weld.
There you go.
He talked to Mike at Horizon Fest. Mike was there, and his trucks looked amazing.
So
Can Isaac, talk monster trucks the rest of the night.
Well, let's talk about them for a little bit because there's a new one in the stable here, sort of.
Oh, yes.
The Bog Hog. It's fresh.
It is fresh.
Trying to think of. Okay. Oh wait. Do you have access to the YouTube? Can you put up or maybe I can.
YouTubes? I can do right here.
To do. Let's put up a poll. Okay.
Oh, okay. That YouTube's. Okay.
And we'll come back to it in a minute. So the poll is gas powered
Gas powered.
Wait. For a drift cart, gas powered or electric?
For drift?
Yeah.
You crazy. Okay. We're actually doing this? All right, I gotta go to my channel. We could hear some double speak for a minute.
Okay. So
all right.
B Koch, it's the My Trick RC. I'll be doing a video about it later. So if you guys have noticed too, probably not because I've got the 10s on my channel. I haven't been posting video for the last 2 weeks. It's been so slammed around here. I'm like, eh. And we'll get into this later about pacing myself. So
what did you say? Electric or
gas? Real quick, for those that are listening, my daughter wants to learn how to weld. Her birthday is coming up. And I said, maybe we can start thinking about doing that drift cart now. But I have to think of a power source. Should I do electric or should I do the gas-powered Predator? Back to monster trucks. We'll get back to that in a second.
Okay.
So I have the Bog Hog. And I don't know if this is blasphemy or not, but I'm thinking about peeling the stickers off and painting the exterior so it's a matte color and doing my own sauce on it for the Bog Hog.
Because you think you can create a better design than...
Well, yeah.
The Bog Hog one? Okay.
No, I'm thinking, what's the one that they did that was the silver one? I wouldn't do the silver one, but it was like Old 44 or whatever it was called.
You know, number 6.
Old number 6. No, it's not. That's Jack. Old number 6. It says old number something.
Old number.
What is it?
7?
But anyways.
No. Old number 6.
Is it old number 6?
Willie's Jeep mud truck, same way to Bog Hog, converted from Gravedigger 6, which gives the truck its name.
Yeah.
Jerk
so
make me question myself
every day. Okay, so
Black Market knows his stuff.
Yeah, he's like, come on, duh. So
we're not allowed to talk monster trucks anymore. We just proved it. We're not.
I know.
We're not qualified.
Whatever. So
everybody else in the comments knows.
I want to do something.
I called it out first try, but man.
Old number 7 is Jack Daniels. I don't remember. I remember I did a sign for a truck that said that on it. Whatever. I don't remember. Okay, so I want to do something like that for this Bog Hog because I'm going to be racing it this summer with actual, monster truck tires on it, not the mega truck tires on it. So I don't know. I want to do something like that, but I'm torn. The only other reason I'm torn on is like I would buy the body, but the bodies are so dang expensive. Have you seen how expensive the bodies are for those 2 trucks? They're like $100 for clear Lexan.
Yeah.
They're not that big.
You could buy the ready to run for closer to that price.
I know, right? It's like, I'm like, what is going on? So like that body, I was looking at that. I mean, I could always throw a different body at it, but the scale of that body is so perfect for that. For that body, for the truck itself. So I was thinking about just throwing a quick paint job on it, making it look sick.
Go for it. I mean, there's a bunch of other people repping the Bog Hog anyway, so.
And you'll know what it is. I mean, it's got an orange chassis on it. It'll be something complimentary to the orange. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to do something like that. I'm excited to.
Tanker said old number 7 is Jack. Looking in the bottle now. The bottom.
He's like, yep, the numbers check out. Oh, I got to show off my shirt. Check this out. Can you read it?
Yep. Oh, you want me to read it for you? I love it when my wife lets me race RC cars. Does that help?
It does help, actually. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
There.
I could do it in a different voice if you want.
Actually, I would like it to be in a French Dominican voice.
Nah.
Nah.
I'll give you a Uncle Si. Nah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So So
So
now it's
monster
been
truck wise, I'm working on going to SoFi.
yeah.
In a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's telling me about the Bigfoot dates and all that. Man, I wish I could go.
Yeah.
I just don't get many weekends off. So Isaac's now asking if I'm going to the freestyle event in April. I definitely can't go to that.
Mm.
No, I definitely can't go to that. But after April, we have a new guy starting, and it should help me be able to, like right now, to get a weekend off is so much work for me, and trying to find anybody that could actually cover it is tough.
Mm-hmm.
But we have somebody new starting, and they'll be taking over quite a bit of it, so that'll be good.
Nice. What's up, Trailer Trash? Long time no see, brother.
Yeah, man.
So that's
yeah, that'll be helpful. That'll
that will be
definitely
helpful.
allow me to have May. May should be good for me to take off finally.
Nice.
So yeah,
nice.
It's been very hard to get a weekend off.
Are you? Let's hop into pacing ourselves a little bit. So I talked to you about this the other day because I was like, man, it's not that I haven't just been feeling doing the posting or like obviously I'm not on Instagram right now, and then I'm also like I started slowing down on. It's killing me. I counted them up. I have 8 videos that are half baked, and I haven't finished them. And they're good. They're decent videos. And I thought about like rolling back and just not posting as frequently and trying to like work on the video a little bit more. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet or not, but I also kind of thought to myself, I got to pace myself because this summer is going to be crazy. Like what we have queued up for the summer, it's going to be hard to stay on top. It's going to be hard to stay on top of it. And
yeah,
with all the racing,
but it's going to be lots to talk about. So,
dude, yeah, it is. Yeah. So I mean,
the drama, the race drama.
Dude, we'll get on.
Coming.
We'll get on that because I have a video. What it's not called black
quantity over quality. Come on, Pablo, just get it out, pump it, man.
Shut your face. Just kidding. No, I was going to talk.
Not actually true. It's semi-true, but
yeah, I think that's what
shorts,
got me.
And the shorts have been making mine go.
That's crazy. I still
weird.
am boycotting
so dumb.
that.
I hate it.
I hate those.
Yeah,
I hate that you're doing that. I don't think I like you anymore. So there's a little drama
without audio, and it still did okay. That was a fail. I don't even know what happened. They stripped it.
That's crazy.
Like, guys, I hate you.
Yeah. So there was a little bit of drama at our last race. We'll get back to that in a second.
I would love. Yeah, let's talk. But let's talk about pacing first.
Yeah. So I was thinking about that, and I'm like, this summer is going to just be bananas. I need to figure out a way to like either front load like I did before. Tony makes my shorts go. Wow. Yikes. I'm feeling a little uncomfortable now. Like, where's my hand sanitizer?
I laughed before I could even finish reading it. My goodness.
Yikes.
Gosh.
Trailer Trash. We want 5 posts a day. Thanks.
It's a crazy dude. Yeah, so I've been pacing myself. Well, I told you my schedule, right? So
last week I did this solo.
It ebbs and flows, like, and that's how it's always been for me. Like, it'll even recently, even after I started working, there was like a point where it's like bam, 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 like just like firing out a bunch of videos.
Yeah. So
some of it's weather related, some of it's just everything else. You know, my kids are getting older. That makes it just tougher in general. Mm-hmm. So because I don't have, like, they used to go to bed at 9 and I'd be like, look at all this time I got to myself, you know, like, that don't happen no more. That's for sure. But yeah, I mean, there's just like, there's so much about like interest point. Like, dude, we've been doing so much of the 24 skill crawling, still just eating it up. Like, and I even missed out on some awesome opportunities. That guy that built that one that I showed the other week, where it was at a event, like like a home and garden event. He built this, his excavating or whatever landscaping company built this huge rock garden.
Mm-hmm.
And then he opened it up to people to come and crawl on at this event.
Did you do it?
I didn't get to go. He did it 2 weekends in a row. Then he did this outdoorsman show. Same thing, like sportsman's outdoorsman thing. And people went out and Travis was there. He sent me videos. Thanks for that. Thanks for showing me what I'm missing out on, Travis.
Killing me.
But yeah, I mean, it goes, but what's weird is like there's times when I won't post anything on Instagram or shorts wise, and I'll just post a bunch of YouTube stuff. I've never cared. Like, so, I mean, here's what not to do with YouTubes and in the socials, guys, is don't care. Like that's my that's always been my motto. Well, even like you're like, hey, what if I'm like, whatever, dude. Like, I've never tried. Yeah. Like, I just post when I post. If I finish editing the video at 2 a.m., guess what time it goes up? 2 a.m. Guess how many algorithms I looked at? 0. Guess how many subscribers I have right now? Don't have a clue on any of them.
Right.
Somewhere I went over 60 a couple weeks ago. I don't look like I don't. It really doesn't bother me. I never did it for any of it, and I just post content because I like making content at certain times, and when I do feel like it, I post it. So that's I'm not the the model for rapid growth, but I'm having a good time doing it. So
it's funny too, because sometimes I feel like it's so inhibiting to having fun when you're actually doing the RC stuff.
I shot like
the camera
5 videos last week, and we'll talk about what I did last week, but 5 upright videos. I didn't even try to do a YouTube video, but go ahead. So it's
I mean, because like this weekend I got a chance to work on your truck, and I think that's pretty much it in the shop, and then the Baja Ray. But I was like trying to move the camera around and just take some videos so I could do voiceover later, like B-roll kind of stuff. And I was just like, this is like, I would feel so much better if I just sat there and burned it all up and came out with something good rather than like moving it all around, Take it easy, trailer. So, man. And so, it's, I feel, and also for me, I feel like I was late to the party. So until I have that one kind of, quote unquote big video or whatever, it's just making stuff because I like making stuff. You know what I mean? Like I don't have the numbers, and I'm not complaining about it. It's just I'm not really doing it for the numbers either. Like to your point, I was talking to Kaylin about.
Well, even this is fun, but like if we're both like, hey man, I'm busy. I'm like, all right, well, let's just cancel this week. We'll just say we're not gonna have a show. Like, I'm not going for any records. Like,
we're not Josh and Matt where pretends like it means something. Shots fired. No, just kidding. He's like, ooh.
I mean, I wish I could keep it going. I respect people that can. I just I don't care enough.
You've had big videos though, Harley. Like I would say an RC video right now, anything north of 10 or north of like 14,000 views right now is a big video.
He needs to do more with the toy cars. I think that's where you really, if you do it with the die-cast toy cars. That's where the big one. So my biggest video to date is with the 1/64th scale. 64th? 60. What are the monster truck sizes for like the little Spin Master?
24, 18, 24?
No, that's
32.
The small ones.
Hut. What? 32? I don't know.
They say it right here.
I've got like 200 of them around from my kid, but I have no idea. 64, Makovich says.
Again, why do you doubt me?
Is that what it is?
These ones right here. This is a King Sling one from Monster Jam. These are a special limited edition, 1 of 5,000. I think this is number 1 of 1. So if somebody wants this one, I will sell it for a very, very small fee of $1,000. So just let me know.
So Harley's biggest video is a monster truck video.
Yeah.
His second biggest is probably 24 scale. So he's probably going, he's like, what's going on in my life? Okay, Harley, here's what you do.
Yeah.
You go to your AI generator and you say, I need a die cast car. Well, no, I need a die cast car image that looks like this RC car that I built back when, and then put that as your thumbnail, and you're gonna get 1 million views because it's a die-cast car. Or say I need a Hot Wheels or die-cast car box case or whatever with the car that you have in it. Boom, there you go. Then you're gonna get like millions of views. There you go. Boom. All day. What is it?
DIY Monster Jam toy truck or toy track. I was a young buck when I made this video too.
That was before YouTube Kids too.
Yep. Then it stopped doing that stuff.
Yep.
RC mud trucks. I don't know why this one did 287,000 views worth, but interesting what takes off. This tractor pulling one. I kind of get that one.
Yeah.
That one
was a good
rad.
video. That was a good video.
But yeah. Funny what takes off and what doesn't.
It's funny
this
how
one, which is a terrible video about the Sport 3 Flux.
Well, I was just gonna say,
drive it.
It's funny because all your highest viewed videos are the China WL toy style RC cars.
It's a way to go. If like I realized that I could have blown up my channel if I just want to keep with them, but it wasn't fun, man. Like I was tired of it.
You're still sharing your screen, by the way.
I know. I'm trying to show what now these long tables of a bunch of dudes standing around toy trucks. This one, just the likes is 3,000 something. So that probably jumped up.
Crazy.
Oh, wait. There's another one of them that has the same picture. This has 28,000 likes on a bunch of dudes standing around this table. This has like almost maybe over 3 million views now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's my new algorithm is, and see, this one is the same video as this, but slowed out, not nearly as popular. You need the table showing a bunch of dudes standing around like, what are they doing?
Wow.
And people click on it.
Yeah.
If you're looking for clickbait, don't do these cool close-ups of your trucks. Nobody cares but your toy trucks. They want to make fun of us for using them.
Yeah.
And that's what they're looking for.
Yep.
So that'll help you out with your algorithm video stuffing. The comments are pretty funny, though, I will say.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's quite a few of them that get me laughing.
That's too funny.
But yeah, I mean, I swear that's the ones that are zoomed out all have a lot more views. I don't get it.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
I'm gonna look at how many views that has now. I didn't want to put all my stats up for everybody on the, because I don't even remember what it shows. Yeah, 3 million now.
That is a lot of views.
Yep, in a month.
That's a lot of views.
Yeah, just over a month. Crazy what people choose to watch. Like you can spend all this time on something else and nobody watches it. You take 0 time and just throw up a quick reel that you do auto. Like that was even one of them where I like auto let it do it.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like apparently I suck at making videos.
You suck
but
at
the
editing.
Instagram whatever algorithm thing makes awesome videos.
It's like the
Hey Dave, what's up, man? Crawler Space RC in the house.
It's like the what's it called? The GoPro editor, where it just takes a bunch of clips and it makes a fancy video. You're like, maybe I should just do this. Maybe I should just throw it in the GoPro editor, make it have all these cool little spit out little videos. Why not? Why not? All right. What do you want to talk about next? We kind of got off the monster truck thing.
Yeah. So it's we got on and we got off of the pacing thing. So yeah, I've been pasting those videos, and I need to change the photo on that one to basically the same as the other one and see what happens. Now I'm curious if it really is a thing or not.
I don't know if Instagram does that like YouTube does.
Or you can change the thumbnail.
Well, no, I just don't know if it will. Like YouTube, it bumps the algorithm a little bit if it does it to the right way, but I don't think Instagram does.
Well, I mean, I just delete the video and repost it, but change the thumbnail.
Yeah,
so it'd be a fresh post.
Are you using music?
You can actually see it. Do it. What?
Are you using music or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Something catchy that all the kids like. Some Taylor Swift, perhaps.
No.
No.
I don't even know. Whatever the first, like one of the first 5 it suggests, I just grab one. That's how little I care, dude. It's like, oh, they're showing me these 5 songs. I'm going to choose one of them.
Yeah.
And we'll just add it to that.
Yeah. That's gross.
Josh's second best is probably a Megatruck video. He did do an awesome Megatruck video that he made with that crawler, and he hated putting it in the mud.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Al Gore. So I got a minute while I was eating lunch today, and I was looking up special things on Today. Today was the first proposal for the World Wide Web. Allegedly.
Okay.
You can look it up. March 12th, 1989. Oh, in 1989. Sorry. I don't know why I was looking up 89. I was trying to find like something cool to talk about. Allegedly, it was the first proposal for the World Wide Web. I was like, interesting. There you go. Al Gore. Not that he created the internet, but you know how that goes. So, are you looking it up?
30 on March 12th.
Are you fact checking me live?
That was
time?
February 2019. So it says, yeah.
Wow, look at you. You
doubted me. Conceived on March 12th, 1989.
That's gross. I don't like that.
Computing legend Tim Berners-Lee. Well, I need to fact check you because you were getting everything wrong that I was spewing out perfectly.
Right.
So I can't trust you with the truth on other things.
So I felt like a Tony the other day because I remember watching your monster truck videos, back to monster truck videos. And I remember you used to I would be so kind of jealous because you'd have these cases that had all your spare parts in them. And I was like, come on, man. Who has all those
nice fishing case,
like spare axles and all this kind of stuff in it? And so I had to do it for our race cars. So which one is it? This one's the B7. This one's the trophy or the stadium. This one's the B6. And then I've got all the other parts in the little compartments, but those were the A-arms. And I was like, nice. There you go. There you go. Gotta have my parts all categorized. That way when I break them, when my kids break them, we can go on that. You want to talk about racing real quick?
Yep. Posted a reel with a Mia's truck and went to 1K in no time. That's crazy. I just got my set of the Mia's axles in.
A new one?
A new set of them. Still not sold on them.
Yeah.
The gains, I don't know if it's worth the gains because the losses in other areas are.
Do you take pre-workout before you go and drive? Get those bigger gains.
Any bigger gains, yeah. No, my buddy's got some brass inner hubs that he's going to give me. Weights.
Nice.
Because I need something.
Yeah, you do. You need something.
So yes, talk about racing, and I'll talk about I'll say mine first about the crawling because it kind of ties into the play. We had guys from Wisconsin come into town to comp crawl with us.
They bring you cheese?
They didn't bring any cheese. Dude, they did the comp at Jeff's at Reaction, and then they did one with 124 mop on his trailer. And that's actually what this footage here was from that was taken off. This is the slowed down version.
So clarify what you mean by the guys from Wisconsin.
There's some guys that have come to the Great Lakes Gauntlet Mitch
Okay.
Andrews and his buddies, they're in the forums, all of the
Okay.
124 scale stuff. They are sponsored by Flub RC and NSDRC.
So it's
And
like a
so,
biker gang
yep,
or
totally.
24. They
Yeah,
wear
24
leather
scale
vests,
biker gang.
leather
And
vests.
they came in. There's one of their trucks right there that they were running.
Nice.
This is the slowed down version so people could actually see what they were doing, because the one that's getting all the views is way too fast to even see anything. In fact, they're probably in that shot that just passed, and I wasn't able to pause it on it. But anyway, this is literally every clip that I filmed and some that people sent me because I had nothing, because I was busy hanging out and talking and comping. So, yeah, like these were all sent to me by my buddy.
Nice.
And yeah, so there's their trucks. Let's just see if it'll pause on the wide shot. And yeah, down here's Mitch, and his buddy's got it's filming him here. You can see his phone sticking in here. Well, you really can't see. It's really tiny for you guys. Never mind. Anyway,
I'll believe you though.
You can believe me or not. I don't care. But it was just fun to hang out. So, like, I hardly filmed anything because, yeah, I feel like for those nights, getting a good reel out of it is, one, lets me hang out and just chat. Two, is content to post. And like I said, they've been hitting crazy numbers with those things of the 24 scale comping. The tables there. So it's crazy.
That's cool.
But yeah, I've been taking a little break from that, but I did have to hammer out a bunch of stuff, and I still have a video coming on the VRD carbon. I've got footage of that at the comps, and I've got footage of the FMS. You guys can't see it, but the FMS K10 or K5 Blazer, the big one, the 10 scale one.
Yeah.
I did the comp with that, and it made the gates. It hit several of them on the way through, but it was surprising for a like ready to run, heavy, not comped out truck at all, that it was like making the lines. I was pretty shocked by it, actually, as was most everybody else. But
I'm anxious to see you run that bug and see what you think about it.
It looks like it'll do awesome, actually. It looks really good.
The one thing about it is that it's a deceivingly short wheelbase.
Oh yeah, no, it's not deceiving. It's obviously short. It's a shorty, so it should turn like crazy.
Yeah. Also,
I'm just curious if it actually fits within the rules of the wheelbase.
There's rules for you guys.
There's some rules. I don't know what the rules are. I think they're pretty flex on Thursday. Our Thursday night isn't for any trophies or anything. It's like big tires, little tires.
I think what could help that's that one are weights on the axles, like not C-hub weights or whatever, or rear wheel axle. It does fine. I love it, but I think it would help climbing a little bit. But well, no, not even. I mean, it climbs really well. I mean, it doesn't want to roll over or anything. You just go slow and it just takes it right up.
Did you try that crawler motor I sent you at all?
Not yet. Not yet. I was trying to find information on it, if it was waterproof or not. Because I don't think it is.
Is it in runner or it's out runner?
It's a in runner.
I think it is then.
Well, the ESC though, I haven't.
I would say it is.
I don't think so. We'll see.
I mean, I wouldn't submerge it, but I bet it's fine.
Yeah.
Do the balloon trick, dude. Psycho said he loves his K5.
I got stopped at the border once when I did that. It wasn't fun.
C Death 1313 got my first 24 scale crawler comp this weekend. Any advice? Go back and binge watch Harley Designs crawler comp preparation videos and do exactly what he does. You should be like set.
Make sure to make a case for your everything. For sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got like an extra day, I would do that. But Um, no, I mean, advice: go have fun, figure out the rules. Like,
Yeah.
so much of it is just learning. Like, you'll go through it, and then you watch somebody like you can't make the gate, so you reverse, and then they just drive all the way around an obstacle and come back and reset. And you're like, why didn't I think of that? Like,
Yep. Yep.
all
Yep.
of this is open. Just because I didn't make the turn doesn't mean I can't swing all the way around all the other old gates and come back through.
Right.
Like, it's that kind of stuff that you just have to learn to think about. So just go have fun.
Just
Watch people. Watch everybody else. Don't go
Yeah.
first unless they make you draw cards or straws or numbers or whatever.
Yeah.
Try to watch at least a couple people. I don't say go last because a lot of times they'll dig the course out. Like, people will just eat. They'll sit there trying to get up something. They're not going to make it up, and they just eat it out. Like,
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I would say just go and have fun. Don't have any expectations. Like, your only goal should be to finish the course.
Yeah.
In my opinion, like, for your first time out, just go and finish the course and be observant of, like, not only how they drive the course, but what their cars are comprised of.
Comprised of, but also if they do winching and all that stuff that we do, I say don't do it the first time. See what your truck can do, even if you hit gates, just to know what those like the break point of it is. Yeah. But Dave, I'll take you up on that, man. I definitely want to check that out. But yeah, I mean, like, so that's what I did with my truck last time. Is like, I got a terrible score, but I'm like, the first time I drove this, I didn't do great, and I was trying like all the stuff I used to do. The next time, I'm like, maybe it would make it now. I don't even know. I haven't tested the truck hard enough to know, will it lean into that gate or will it slip into that gate? Let it do it, and just start taking mental notes of how your truck handles and where you need helps, or if you need to do revert. Because a lot of times you just take points you don't need.
Right.
When your truck could have handled it if you just knew your truck. So I would say take some bad scores for the first couple of weeks. Just try to drive it and see what it does just driving it. And then then start using the helps that are available, whether they're reverses or other things. But first, get scramblers, and then do everything else I said.
Well, I was going to say,
and then scramblers, and then everything else that I just said about just seeing what your truck can do.
After your first comp, then immediately after your first comp, go to ccxrc.com and buy all the brass you can put on your truck.
I don't have much. I don't have a whole lot of time to even restock this stuff. So I've been just crazy busy. I told you, like, since the last show, I've worked every day and night until I got done working tonight at 9:30. And came home, said hey to everybody, and I didn't start late because of it. I started at 9 and worked till 9:30. So yeah. But yeah, of course, scramblers. Jeff's got it. He knows what I'm saying.
On Flood RC.
Wheels with scramblers.
Yep. On Flood RC. Thanks for your comments. Yes, we do. I think what you're trying to say is like RC competitions with the crawlers. That's what we do. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We do the crawlers and the racing, all that kind of stuff.
Actual 32 makes a good point. I enjoy watching full-size wheeling videos to learn what type of lines to look for. And it does play across.
Oh, yeah. Dude, so there's a video out. You probably don't watch it. Flex Rocks and Rollovers. You ever watch that?
No, but it sounds amazing.
So
it's subscribing right now.
Dude, you would actually like it because he does like this, like, I wouldn't call them mini docs, but they're kind of mini docs on crawling events, but 1-to-1s, and they're awesome. He just did one in Ecuador.
I just subscribed to Honduras. Can I keep it with the locals?
That one, yeah. So,
dude, that truck looks sick.
Yeah, I want to go, and that inspired me to host an event to do something like what he just did there. But he like goes around the world and does all these different crawl events, and he's got a really cool Jeep. It's pretty awesome. Nice. Pretty rad. But I watched 2 of his videos over the weekend. I was like, ooh, so good. So good. So.
As we leave this, the new Red Cat has my eye, the 18 scale Ascent. Definitely has my attention.
The price point's pretty dope.
$99 is tough to say no to.
I haven't seen many videos about it. I don't know what the like how the low speed control crawlability of it is.
Dude, the people I know say it's just better than a lot of them out of the box. Like,
That's cool.
so.
That's cool.
And
Yeah,
I'm seeing now Roadside RC's been posting videos about upgrading it, brass and aluminum upgrades, stuff.
that's crazy.
Crawler Space RC, have you gotten into the? I know you've been doing a lot with the minis too. Have you done anything with the Red Cat Ascent 18?
That's crazy. No Control says he ordered one but hasn't got it yet. I think they look cool. I actually like the wheels on it. They're better than your Katana wheels that you love. So,
What is this crap?
your favorite Katana wheels and scramblers.
Hey, does anybody know how to take the body off before I do get one? Is
You
there
just
any
rip it
tips
off.
that I need to know how to take off the body on it?
You just rip it off. Just yank on it.
Just
Until
pull on it?
until it pops off, then you're good.
Yeah. Hey, so I upgraded my Katana.
Sweet wheels, by the way.
Look at that. Velcro.
Nice.
To hold it down.
Nice.
So that's now a thing.
Nice.
You can do this too. You too can Velcro your Katana.
Just doesn't sound.
Ta-da.
Yeah. Nah.
Ah, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to have that much gap between the bumper. That's how it's supposed to be.
Kaylin's asking how the hair's going. It's
Dave
going
said on
long.
Facebook, order won't be there till Friday. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, now my hair's getting a little out of control. My wife was the other day, she goes, maybe you should go to the barber and just have them like style it or something so it's not just long. It's like, yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Nice.
But I was like, I gotta grow it out before they can do something to it. But it's getting, you can't really see it, but it's getting pretty long back here.
I can see it.
And that's the short stuff. And then yeah, it's getting long. Getting long.
So he says 3:00 on Friday they will have the Ascent 18 rigs in stock. All right, let's talk racing for a bit. I want to hear about your racing updates.
All right.
And then I will talk about one of my new purchases.
Okay. So racing. Our last race was my son's first race with the B7 that my daughter fully built for him. Yeah. Like
I haven't heard about this race at all.
Yeah. So it was pretty rad. So quick synopsis. She built him the new B7 kit complete. She told me, she goes, I think you only helped get like 6 of the screws started. And I was like,
you did?
Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Yeah, just get them started for her, and then she did the rest.
She did the shocks and everything?
Everything.
Dang.
Everything, dude.
Way to go.
Like everything.
Let's go.
And so then she went through his old B6, 3, 4, whatever it is. Went through that, and that's her car now. So we went out to practice on Friday night, and she wasn't really feeling like practicing. And Dalton was like, well, yeah, I got to practice first time with this car, right? So he goes out. First round. What did he do first round? First round of practice was uneasy. He's like, it just wasn't, I had to trim it out for him a little bit. Second practice, he went out and broke the C-hub. And I was like, because there's not a whole lot of parts for these yet. Worst part was the new B7 has pivot balls in the arm, like steel pivot balls, top and bottom, and the whatever it's called, carrier or whatever.
Yeah.
And he lost one. And they're proprietary to that car. No one has them in stock online. Associate doesn't have them on stock. The hobby shop on track didn't have them on stock. And so I'm like, that sucks. It's practice. We just lost it. And then probably 20 minutes later, my daughter. So what was cool is my daughter goes, "Give me your car." So she grabs his car and starts wrenching on it, and we went and bought the part for it. And I didn't realize that he lost the pivot ball.
Pivot ball.
So we went and got the part for it, and she's like wrenching on it, and she's like fixing it. And then 20 minutes later, a guy comes up and goes, "I found it. It was in between the wall and the carpet." And I was like, "Are you kidding me? A pivot ball, like a little steel pivot ball." Lucky, right? So put it back together.
Don't lose that again. Holy cow.
So I'm watching the website. Whenever they come on, I'm going to buy like
50 packs.
Yeah. Like they come in 4 packs, and I'm like, I'm going to buy probably 10 packs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy. So that way I can give them to people
I'd
when
get
they need
5,
them to.
but yeah, 5 will be enough.
Well, I just mean that way I can give them to people when they lose them, because they're going to be hard to find. So
I give them to people. He means I will sell them to you, and you don't have to pay me money.
Yeah, just let me get
Just sandbag. Let my son win.
No. So, okay, so put the car to bed. We came back the next morning, and it was time for all of us to practice, right? So my son goes out and practices, and he's like, "Car's great." I mean, it's total Days of Thunder. He's like, "Car's great, guys. Don't do anything to it. Let's go." And so I was like, "All right, cool." Got through the practice. Olivia breaks her shock tower last practice right before our first qual. So we're wrenching on her car trying to get it ready. I fix it. She gets out to go through the trap to check in, and we must have missed because the ball stud mount must have been cracked and I didn't see it. The wheel just basically just flops over, and I'm like, crap. So we bump her out of that one. There was 3 heats of novice at this race.
Dang,
it was
that's pretty good.
It was awesome. It was deep. So I said, okay, we'll go to the next one.
Like, share, and comment for a pivot ball.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Winning comment of the night. That was
good. Yeah. So I'm trying to fix her car, right? That's a big fix on it, on the B6, changing out that pivot ball mount, or the ball stud mount. And the RD goes, "Hey, why don't you just use your brother's?" And I'm like, I heard that over the mic, and I was like, I don't know how this is going to go, right? Because it's Dalton's B7, brand new B7. He comes running to the table, and he grabs his new car, and hands her the controller, and he goes, "Go up on the stand. I'll take you to the track." And I was like, "What? Like, this is awesome!" So he runs out there, takes her through the timer, and puts her down. And she runs and she quals fifth in that heat.
Wow.
Next one, she goes out and she was changing out her turnbuckles, didn't realize what time it was. Her car wasn't ready. She takes out his car again, leads 3 laps, and quals second in that heat. I was like, and she comes off the stand. She's like, "His car's so easy to drive, and like so much easier than mine to drive." And I'm like, "Hold on."
You built it.
Yeah, I know. I was like, "Well, you built it."
His.
Yeah, I know. I was like, "Well, just give it some time, because we got to
see that I build better than you. So just keep driving. You'll see that I'm a better builder."
Well, and I was like, "We'll tune the car for you." Like I was like, "Just get there. We'll tune the car for you." So, long story short, she runs her car in the main, cases a jump, and breaks a solder tab off the battery, and her day was done. She got into B main and her day was done. But she was running 5th. She was doing really well. This is her 3rd or 4th race, and she's like that far up already, right? So I was like, I'm liking what I'm seeing here.
Somebody's not a very good solderer, is what I'm getting out of this.
I know. I need to learn. So
maybe weld it next time.
Yeah, that'll probably work.
Yeah. So
now it's Dalton in the A main. And I have to say, so he qualified second. The first qual, he led the entire race except for 1 lap. He crashed in the last lap and then lost got second place. Second qual, same thing. He didn't lead the whole one, but he was contending the entire time, qualified second. So overall finish, he was second. So he goes in the A main, and it had to be probably his best race so far, because it was smart. I pulled it up so we can screen share it. It was So as I'm talking, I'll screen share. I'll let it play. But it was so like it was a really smart race. Hold on, where do I go?
See you on Flood RC. Have a smashing day, man.
Hold on. Are you guys getting the audio?
Nope.
Okay, good.
But
okay,
the footage looks good.
Okay, so he's the red, white, and blue. Yep. And so he's gonna chase this guy, and this is the guy that he battles the entire time. Like he's always battling this guy. And I'm yelling at him to stay patient, right? So he's hunting him down, and he's just staying patient. And I know he's got more in the tank, but I'm just like, okay, let's just see where he goes with this. And he's greasing everything. He's like going, and then check this out. Boom, goes to pass him and flips. And I was like, oh man. So now he has to work back up. And this is where it starts getting cool because he battles his way up. I think he lost 2 positions here and he battled his way up. And there's a pink car that'll come into the picture and he will be battling this pink car. And she was a great driver. She was really good. But there's a little point of contention coming up. And that contention is when they make you stop because of like taking someone out, is that technically a black flag? I don't know what that's what that would be in real racing. But they made him do that. And I'll slow down the video so we can watch it. But he set her up and he just took the perfect line. Here, let me fast forward it because we don't care about all this stuff. Hold on, let's see. I'm trying to see where it's at, but he's starting to make like really good race moves, find a good line. Let's see, go a little bit further. And I think, okay, so this is where the pink car right there, those 3 cars are battling for position right now. So he just cased
pink,
it.
and him.
Yeah. So they're both crashed out there. And now he's got to chase her down. I think this is where it gets good. No, this isn't it yet. So she's bad. Yeah, but she battles him back. And I think he crashed and she passes him. Yeah, so he's upside down. She passes him. And now he has to battle back for second place. But this is where it gets really good because he sets her up and he's like hunting her down. So he's got a ways to go to catch her right here and to get through traffic. And so he starts setting her up. Next lap here, he sets her up really well. So you can tell right there at the end of that sweeper or at the beginning of that sweeper, he's got a lot more in the tank. He's just kind of cruising. So now he caught her. And he's looking right here. He finds a spot, backs off, right? He clips the pipe. And now he puts the trigger on. Watch how he sets this up. So.
Oh, he didn't hit her.
Right? So watch this.
She just miffed it.
Yeah. So he took this line. You'll have to tell me
if he did hit her, it's because she cut back.
Right, totally. I don't know if I can zoom in on this.
It wasn't like a T-bone in the corner or anything.
No, Can I zoom? I don't think I can zoom. All right, so
not in the app, yeah. 2 hours later.
I know, right? So okay, so he's setting her up. He's gonna apex it. Look at that corner speed, dude. And he takes the perfect line here, and right there, that's the line. So. In my eyes, he's
looking straight now.
Yeah.
They're side by side. He's looking straight. She's going to turn into him.
Yeah. So she should have hit the brakes, but like right there, his wheels are turned, not even getting into her, and she goes straight into the wall. Boom. And so what they ended up making him do.
Pinched her off.
Yeah. Yeah. So what they ended up making him do, he had to stop here and wait for her. And she crashes. And he's like, I'm out of here. So now he's in second place, right? and he has to hunt down first, which first just went by the screen. He's like a half a lap up on him, and he reeled him in. End of the day, he reeled him in, and he led the last 3 laps, passed him up, and led it. It was pretty
He won?
awesome. He won, yeah.
Wow.
First race out in the new car. His sister built the new car for him. She was all pumped because, obviously because he won. With so he's you can't hear it, but the RD just said he's 8 seconds behind. Oh wait, that was first place that just crashed in front of him, so he wasn't 8 seconds behind, and so he just passed him, and now he led the rest of the race. So
it's so hard with all the marshals running around.
Oh, I know.
The focus that you got to have.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah. So like right now you can't hear, but I'm yelling at him to hammer down. I'm like, just go. He got lucky right there. I thought he broke. But no, it was good, man. So he ended up winning. First race with the new car. Can't
Can't complain about that.
Nope. That's kind of the proof is there, right? Proof is there. So it was good. I didn't race very well. It was the first time using this, and there was a learning curve. It was like the first time at all using it. like I had turned it on and was like, okay, I bound it. Cool. Didn't do any settings or anything like that. And I went out and I tried to do a practice lap.
It's pretty responsive.
Yeah. Super responsive. I played around with it and I had it. So it was like way too laggy. I did the expo too much and all this kind of stuff. And it took me, I didn't even get a full practice in. I took it off the track because I couldn't do it. And then I got it dialed a little bit better for the qual. And then I plugged in my transponder upside down. So I didn't get any laps on my first qual. Second qual, I thought I probably finished 5th. And then B main, I finished, I think, 7th. I don't know. Wasn't great. So, hey, Jason's in. Nice. What's going on? Jason's the guy that he keeps on battling back and forth. So,
nice.
Yeah, super awesome. And he's teaching Dalton a lot. So, which is awesome. He helped him at the PDX race. We kind of both got in his ear hole about racing more clean. And he raced, this last race was really good. So I was really proud of him for that last race. He was doing much better about not crashing into people. So
that helps.
It helps a lot. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard in the novice class, man. Novice class, it's like there's a lot, especially with that many cars out there. This last one, I think there was at least 10 in the A main. I don't know if there's 12 or not, but there was a lot of cars out there. So it was a lot of fun. But yeah. So now it's on. He's got Jason's in second place for season points. And Dalton, I think, is just staying one step ahead of him because he just finished first and Jason was second. And so it was pretty good. It was
That's
pretty
awesome.
Good. Yeah. So we'll see who takes it over at the end of the. We only have 2 more races left. I think one more is for points. I don't know if the last one's for points, but last one's a big race. So we'll see. But yeah, so I'm pumped about that. I'm pumped about moving on into summer though. Dude, summer racing is going to be so much fun. So much fun.
Really?
Yeah, because we're going to be going turf, dirt oval, 8-scale buggy. That's pretty much what we're doing at Die Hard. And then we're going to hit a couple monster truck races. And then we're going to hit, what else are we going to hit? Some crawling events. So it should be fun.
Which kind of events? Just local?
Yeah. So what do we got? We're doing the We Rock stuff. So okay. I'm building those cars for that. Don was in the chat earlier and he was talking about he wasn't talking about, I was mentioning how they're starting to put dates together for that finally. So we're going to be doing that. There's RC Palooza at the end of August, which is a big event. like multi-layer crawling thing. And we're gonna hit some of the small stuff too, but those are like the bigger ones that we're probably gonna do. I still want to figure out a way to get out there to the gauntlet. We'll have to plan something
We'll
like
have to
that
figure
out.
something out. That'd be cool.
Yeah, Andre wants to get out there too, so it'd be fun for us all of us to get out there. Um, but yeah, and I want to do more of my trail amp stuff. I haven't really done much of that in a while. Like the last one I did is the one that I fell in the snow, where I almost didn't make it out alive. So I was like, we'll see. Do you remember that one where I fell in? It was like up to my hip. And
Mm-hmm.
then I fell in the creek. That was awesome. So we'll see. I don't know. I really want to do some more of that. That was the reason why I was working on the crawlers this weekend. It's because the weather's getting so nice. I was like, okay, I'm going to split out early for those days and get out and get some miles in. So, yeah, buddy. Racing, number one.
Racing.
Yep.
I just want to go short course racing. That's what I want. Back in the day stuff.
Yeah, I think
Fast 4-wheel drive, brushless.
Yeah. Yep. I
I
think
do that.
my kids are probably gonna have to borrow short course. We were planning on going to a race at the beginning of May in Canada, and I thought that you could run 8 scale and novice, and it turns out you can't. So they can the closest thing that they're gonna. It's funny, they have like a novice 2-wheel drive stadium truck and a novice 2-wheel drive buggy and 2-wheel drive short course and 4-wheel drive short course, and I'm like, it's an 8 scale dirt track. It's like there's no way I would want to drive a 2-wheel drive stadium truck out on that big of a track. Dirt, like nope, no thanks. It's not even like clay. So I'm gonna try
Speaking of short course, have you seen the stuff with the Max Slash and people being like, "This is not a basher," like not driving, handling well? Seen a
Really?
bunch of videos of people not loving it. I'm curious if anybody in the comments have one and how it handles to them.
Yeah.
I
Interesting.
saw that Razor RC did a video like kind of making fun of them, showing it bashing, but everybody
Really?
in the comments for that video was even like, "How'd you get it to handle like that? This, they don't drive like this," kind of a thing.
Does it have the gyro?
I don't know enough about it. I just know that like people were just not loving it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Crazy.
especially for the price that it comes out at, and it's like, what do you do with it? Like it doesn't do the flips and tricks people are trying to do. It like, I don't know why they're trying to make it do that. It's basically just a short course truck that can handle more terrain than a short course truck.
Yeah.
Like a little bit lumpier.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Huh.
I've been watching the videos and people not super impressed.
I haven't seen any videos about it. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not very.
And that might be saying something too.
Yeah. Axial 32 says it's a giant slash. I mean,
I think they expected way too much out of it because I think they want it to be more like the Max, and it ain't.
No.
And the Max is pretty good. That's what I kept saying. I was like, why just get the Max or the X Max?
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do with a big tired slash? Like, it's not gonna flip. You're not gonna get. It's gonna air weird because of the body's gonna catch wind. All the things that short course trucks have problems with.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a bigger version of that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I just never saw the use for it, but
I was just thinking, I wonder if they would let in that novice class, that short course novice class, I wonder if they'd let the 4S Creighton in. Or not Creighton, not the Creighton. 4S Mojave.
Yeah, I'd be curious.
That'd be sick.
The one thing nice about it is like if you lived on a farm and you had just really grassy everything, bigger tires for that kind of a car would tear through grass really well.
It seems like it'd be really good on like a motorbike track.
That too, yeah. If you're just trying to jump but not flip, but just clear stuff and grease it. Totally.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was just thinking about it as we were talking about short course. There was like, I'd just been seeing that the last couple of days. Like, huh.
I could see it.
That is not what I expected the videos to be.
And it's bigger than 8 scale, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it? I thought so.
It's like 7th, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking if it was like
Size
on a.
wise, it's not as.
I'm just wondering if it can be on an 8 scale track. Get 5 of them out there on a heat or whatever. They do rent cars at Creekside, Carl Don. So they we rented them and they're a lot of fun. But you want to get the street stock car. The rally slashes for the oval are kind of meh. That's what I raced, and it was like, eh. It's the same size as the UDR, but they say it's not. Well, I saw the UDR next to it and it didn't look the same size. UDR looked
I
a
didn't
little
think
bit bigger.
so. I thought the UDR looked bigger still.
Yeah, a little bit bigger. I thought so. Like half
It's
a
not as big
wheelbase
of
bigger.
tires, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway,
I was thinking about getting mine out this weekend because of the weather coming out.
yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Going to the little beach here, making some jumps, some ramps. Should be fun.
I'm
I
ready to
got
get my low C Razor A out again. I really
yeah,
like that thing
yeah.
now.
How's your sand? Is it all
It
compact now
got a
from the
little bit,
snow?
yeah. And it got a little washed away. Some of the size of the jumps. We had some heavy rains and stuff
Oh no.
and rushing some water through it, but it's not too bad.
I was telling that to Andre because he's like, man, I gotta get out there because he's in Indiana. And he was like, man, I gotta get out there and totally redo all my track. And I'm like, that's the story of having a track, man. Like after every winter, that's why I don't do anything out there hardly over the winter in the backyard because it's like it gets so ugly and it's just all brown and dead. And then
Yeah.
in the summertime, that's when the dirt looks so much better. And we're still planning on doing all our rally stuff back there. So, but
I
we
wonder
got to
if
redo the whole
Kaylin
thing.
is still in here.
I don't know.
I got something pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Ooh.
I go full screen for a second.
Yeah. Ooh, that's nice.
This is what's really cool. See what it says there?
Is it Reverend?
Yep.
Nice.
But the location and also
Michigan?
that's the serial number.
Nice.
See the wear mark on the back too from playing?
Yes.
456. So this is a Reverend guitar that was probably made about 3 blocks from my wife's house, where she
Your
grew
wife?
up and her parents
Oh,
lived.
I was like, you live in different houses now?
No, when she was in high school and even
Yeah.
growing up
Yeah.
in East Point, Michigan. And that they now have gotten a lot bigger, the company, and they're made overseas, but they only had a small amount of them that they stamped with the East Point, Michigan. The rest said made in the USA or USA. And I've been in the hunt for that thing, man.
How'd you find it?
Just daily searching.
Really?
Reverend East Point. Reverend East Point. If you do it, it'll pull up stuff all over, but you click on them, they're out of stock or sold out. It was somebody selling a used one, like
sure.
And
like
so I've just been looking. And then one popped up on Marketplace, dude.
What?
On Saturday night last week, 11 p.m. I'm like, holy crap! I'm like, I want it. I will drive over there. I'm super busy this week. I won't be able to come to whatever. Like,
yeah.
And he was offering even to trade. I'm like, I've got these things I would trade, or I'd do cash, or like all like whatever. Just don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I thought I lost it because somebody was willing to trade a Fender American Jazzmaster, which those are super expensive and cool. But
yeah,
man, like, and so I thought I lost it, and I was like, and I didn't hear back from him. He said that he was working on a deal with somebody else, and then I said, hey, I haven't heard, but if you don't like what I had to trade, like I'll just straight up pay you cash for it, and I'll come out and like get it. I'll PayPal you whatever right now, the money if you hold it.
Yeah.
And he actually gave it to me at a discount, even.
Really?
Yeah. I got a sweet deal. And he
Nice.
shipped it. I didn't even have to drive 3 hours to go get it.
Really?
Yeah, it turned out to be a super cool, sweet deal.
Nice.
And it's the East Point neck version of that. So that's where.
Cool.
And I see these red cats come out. I'm like, and yeah, I've got to sell one of my guitars just to still cover this and a pedal and probably a couple other things. But
yeah,
I had that money still sitting there from selling that Freestyle RC Rapid X.
Oh, nice.
So I was able to like cover it for now, but I'll have to.
Yeah.
Looks like we have a bad septic system here. We have more septic fun.
Oh.
Yeah, inherited sludge filled, whatever.
Gross. Yeah, it's so funny. Talking about moving things around. I was kind of torn about that because my daughter was like, this car drives so much better, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, do I just make her suffer through learning how to drive on his old car? Because his old car is no slouch.
Or do you get her a new one and she builds another one?
Yeah, I know, right? But so what I could do is I have another stadium truck.
You got to hold on to that other one for now, though, because if pivot balls become an issue, you need a backup car.
Well, yeah, but what I mean is like I can technically you can put the B64 stuff on the front of that and not have the pivot balls, but then you're got kind of janky geometry, so it could be going backwards, I think. But I was looking and I could sell hers. Like obviously we'd buy the kit first,
right?
And then sell hers, and then I have like a short course truck or a stadium truck that I could also convert into a short course truck. It's basically just changing the pan on it. And I was like, do I do that? Do I get it? But then I looked at it, and on the associated page, they're not even expected till late May. Yeah. So I'm like, well, let's see how you do until late May. So,
yeah.
Oh, that's the other thing. She got asked to drive for the track. They have a team that's a all girl team. Drive like a girl, and
that's track, cool.
Yeah, they were like, "Hey, you interested in this?" And she's like, "Yeah." So, which is really cool because it's like a sponsorship for her race fees, for all the race fees for her. And I'm like,
that's huge.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I was like, you could race whatever you wanted to if you, just get out there and get some track time. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, so
that's huge.
We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so I was looking at my stuff, being like, what could I move to get that buggy? And I'm kind of like, I've got 2 axial crawlers that I've got to kind of hold on to just in case I ever get a chance to go to Axial Fest. But those are the ones that are like low man on the totem pole right now.
Which Axial Fest?
I'm just saying.
Any of them?
Any of them, yeah. I don't have any axial crawlers, so, and I don't have any SMT 10s anymore. So it's like I got to hold on to those because we got a Rift. We drove once. It was a trade deal.
Yeah.
And then we've got 10.3 base camp kit that I built, and I still haven't driven that. Like that's that Jeep one that I was showing you a long time ago. I haven't finished it, so I got to figure that out. But yeah, yep. And then the other thing is, I was thinking I could always make another element truck because I got parts laying around that I could make another like cool truck to move and buy that buggy with. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where racing takes her over the summer.
Yeah.
If she really gets into it, then it'll be something that I would consider. But who knows? But dude, it was so nice having her there working on the cars. I barely had to work on the cars all the whole race, barely. She
Because
was just
she was doing it.
all of it. She was doing all the wrenching for it.
Huh.
It was so rad.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so really really neat. And it was cool because like when she broke her shock tower, I had to go do something else. Oh, I think I had to go and qualify. And by the time I was back, she almost had her new shock tower put on completely, like taken off, put back together. Like she was almost done with it. And I was like, that's awesome.
That's so cool.
That's so awesome. And she has the confidence now that Dalton won first time out with that car that she built. Like, so she's like super confident about it. But yeah, so we'll see.
That sounds like a really cool learning experience for both your kids.
Dude, it was so rad seeing them work together as a team.
Yeah.
And the fact that like I thought that he was going to be like, "You're not driving my car. It's my new car." You know what
Right.
I mean? Like, and
I
and
wouldn't have let her.
well, and I got to be honest. I kind of would have been like, I would have made him do it, but at the same time, I kind of wouldn't have felt good about. You know what I mean? Like, it's his new race car that he earned. You know what I mean? Like all that kind of. It's like letting someone wear your baseball glove. You're just like,
Yeah, she built it, so I get a little bit of letting her. Yeah, there's
yeah,
that. But
right,
well, you
right.
did build it. Here, go ahead and run it. Like I'd probably, if yeah,
Yeah, but the fact that I didn't have to even interject with it, and he was just like, "Here's
go
the
for it.
controller, go!" Like, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm sitting there, I'm nervous that she's gonna crash it,
and break
because
him out. Yeah.
yeah. So I was like, but you know, turned out good. Turned out good. So on to the next one. We got a race. I've got a couple weeks off until our next race. We don't race until the 30th, so it's kind of nice. I had last weekend off, this weekend off, the next weekend off, and then
Huh.
race. So, and it's the 30th and like the 12th, I think. So, yeah, it's nice to have that little bit of a break and get back to normal stuff. And it's nice to have another wrench because now I don't have to constantly wrench on on that stuff. I can just be like, here, you fix it. I'm going to work on this.
Yep. Hey, Jessica's 2-car garage. I saw she'd popped in.
Oh, hey.
That's almost 9 minutes ago now.
Whoa.
Yep.
Time's
Well, hey,
flying.
we should get ready to wrap here.
Yes, we should.
Been an hour and a half just about. With our wrap up, it will be.
Nice.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Axial 32, man. Yeah, it'd be awesome. Axial Fest Badlands is another one I have on my weekends off. So I get 4 a year that I can take off. I still have to count it, find coverage, make sure things are going to still work. But I'm allowed up to 4 weekends off. So Monster Jam World Finals is one of those weekends off I'm taking off.
Nice.
I think Axial Fest Badlands is 2.
Yeah.
I've got to leave a potential couple for the summer for my family, but we'll see what happens there.
Nah.
So, but we can always go during the week too, and then save the weekend ones off that I can go to an RC event.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we'll have to talk
if I
to
have
see.
to choose Horizon Hobby Fest or Axial Fest, I'd do Axial Fest. Just the camping, the whole hanging out, everything. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to talk to see about if it would be make more sense for me to go to Axial Fest or to Gauntlet offline. That way we can see. I've just got to plan.
Well, I mean, for your stuff, for your type of rigs, Gauntlet allows anything. So.
Well, I would have to.
Terrain isn't as cool, but
yeah,
it's still pretty fun. The atmosphere of the Gauntlet is amazing. Yeah, amazing. And there's little buggy courses and all the other stuff too, oval track, and there's a lot to do.
Right on.
They've got the rock racing. They've got a little bit of everything.
That's cool.
So
yeah, but I can't ship all my cars out there.
I've got some.
I know, but you know what I mean.
Carry a couple with you on the plane. That's what you do.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
Yeah. Just be like, hey guys, it's my toy truck.
I don't care. Take the wheels off it, throw it in your suitcase, and call it good.
Yeah. Have to get my own carry-on for that.
Yep.
Make my son carry a carry-on for it. So he'll be my little mule.
I check them. I put them on the plane in an
You're
OGO bag.
crazy.
OGO bag.
I don't know if I would check mine.
They made it. I mean, dude, they fall down rocky cliffs.
Yeah. It's true.
That's what people always say when they see what I do with my trucks. I'm like, what do you care? Like, I'm about to go jump at 30 feet in the air. Like, oh, I threw it down off the table, or I, like,
yeah,
it's nothing.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, Purgatory is a blast. XJ Sport, yes, it is. All right, we out. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Hit the end button. Do it now.